Yeehaw. Yeehaw. There's Peg and Maureen. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Peg. Happy birthday to you.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hello, hello.
I know I'm a bad singer. At least I know it. I know. Donna, we haven't seen you in a while.
Hi, I know. I've had to go into the office on Thursday and I can't do the call when I'm in there too much.
Yeah, tell them, hey, what are you doing?
I know. It's like I need to work home on Thursdays.
Really? Oh, yeah, I got my schedule messed up because I'm usually going to Yonkers tomorrow, but I'm speaking on that event.
Oh,
So
that's right.
yeah, so it's good though because I can just shift the day. But I'm working on the tree. Yeah, I'm not
Oh, yeah.
sure. It shouldn't probably take as long as it takes me, but it's a 12-foot tree, and right, it's just I've got I think 10
It's a
boxes.
12-foot tree.
Yeah, 12-foot tree.
Oh my goodness.
It's
Wow.
pre-lit, at least I don't have to do the
Oh,
lights.
yeah.
That would be bad.
But
Yeah,
that's a
it's good
lot of
though.
ornaments for 12 foot.
Well, I've got a lot of ornaments. You know what I did when I first were using big trees? Because this house, I wanted that big windows in the front on that one side for a tree. Because when you go outside and look in, that big tree there kind of, I don't know, it seems so homey and nice to have the big tree in the window from
Mhm.
outside. It's hard to
You're
get a
going to
picture
take a
of it.
picture and make it into a send out card, right?
Well, it's hard to get a picture. Every time I've tried to take an outside picture at night when it looks the best, the camera adjusts the light so it looks like it's light out. And so I haven't successfully got a great picture yet. However, I still like it. Hey, Penny, how are you? And Jason, I'm showing one of your cards today. Ooh,
Oh boy.
I love that. And Judy, hey, thank you, Judy, for coming on. Appreciate it. Yay. So I wanted to quit before we get into, well, I want to do an espionage right away so I don't forget to make a card. Right, since that's why we're on here. But I haven't done the sizes in a little bit, so I know for a fact some people watch these things because I get random howdies. I get random team members joining that I don't know, and when I talk to them later about something else, they said they've searched on YouTube and signed up because they ran into the class. So yay. But I want to make sure I throw some things in every once in a while, including the sizes so everyone can see. And you guys might not use all the sizes. I personally use all the sizes because I like to, well, size does matter. So, right,
Mhm.
right. But anyway, Penny, you came on just for the innuendos, didn't you? Okay. This one is from Donna. Donna Pickens right here. Thought of you when I saw this lady with the blue hair. That's awesome. Coffee. But this is a postcard. So it prints right on here. And that's the size of it. I believe that's 4 by 6. So it's
Yeah.
postcard size. Just to so you have something to compare. This is a flat card. So the flat card is different this way. So I think it's 5 by 7, the flat card.
Mhm.
Plus, the flat card comes in an envelope. So you can put stuff on both sides. By the way, I'll show you after I fixed my back of this. I think when I showed you a couple weeks ago, I said I wasn't happy with the back, but I kept sending because to me it's better to make it and keep sending and then fix it if I come up with something better. And I came up with something better. Okay. And then so this is oh, now what? Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. Sorry. So, postcard, flat card. Flat card comes in envelope, postcard does not. Then you go to a panel, which is this awesome one that Jason sent me. I'll show you the inside, right? Yeah, this is the fairy princess AI me, right? And then, woo! I always lost a picture,
Merry
Jason,
Christmas.
and it just says random howdy. Oh, okay. Now I'm only looking because my mother's in transition of where she is. Random howdy. And then on the back, I love your back. That's awesome. I like you
That
took
looks really
back,
nice.
you took the background away to put that like that. Like
I
it,
actually made that in Canva and just took the one big image for the back and put it on that way.
oh, that's awesome.
Or that one I did.
Yeah, that's smart. So
Mm.
I do you do that, Peg, because you change your back all the time? Do you do it in Canva? Or you don't need to?
I don't do it in Canva. I have for years and years before Canva was invented. I have a Word document that just has all
Oh,
kinds of images that I like, and I put my phone number and my duchesscards.com website on the back too. But that looks really nice. I like the logo
I
all the
like
way
that.
across.
And when I found the feature where it takes the background out, I use that a lot too. I like that. I don't know if you've seen Scola do it for real estate, but she does like she has a photo shoot with Eric taking her picture or something, and she just stands there and does a bunch of different stuff, and then uses them to hold a sign or whatever. She takes the background away and puts herself doing stuff. So that's
Mhm.
kind of helpful. But that's awesome. So this is a 2-panel, 5x7. You also can do them this way, but this is an up and down. Yay. And something that you might want to know, I personally don't care, but I have had people tell me this one that's up and down, the back still is this way.
Mhm.
I personally don't care, but that is what it is. Okay. So next size is 3-panel. This happens to be my current recruiting card for Avon. I'm working my list with it. I like to just put a whole bunch of products on, and then as we get past the holiday season, I'll take out. My new thing is to include myself in this. I wasn't doing that before, and I found that makes a difference. People say something about it in a good way. They don't, right? But it's another reuse of something I did already. So I took these pictures to post on social for my team and on the What's New and for customers on my regular page, and I'm getting sales from it. So I was reusing the pictures in my grids for the products, and I put more product pictures inside another one of the uh, like that. And then the wording that I like on the bottom here, and this could be used for any business, by the way, whether you're looking for pocket money or to build an Avon empire, you can start your Avon journey here. And then my direct link to signing up. But I like, I like the way I worded that. And then on the third flap, because it's a 3-panel, I made sure to include not looking for extra income, but still want to purchase Avon, question mark, order Avon for shipping anywhere in the US here, and my link to my store. So you want to give them an out, especially if you're like me and you work in an old list. I've worked this list probably 4 other times at least. I try to do it every couple, I mean, no, it's got to be way more than that. It's takes me about a year to run the list because it's 15 pages or something. And so I try to start it right again after I get done with it. So that way I clean the list because when you're doing first class mail, the cards do come back if the address is no good. Okay, so you can get people off. So anyway, but I get business every time from doing this. I get sales every time and I get signups every time. The last cycle that I did the big giant list, it had to be the second 2 ago. It takes me a long time to do a list. The last time, Avon didn't tell us that they were going to nest people or give us people in our downline. In January, I think that was a year ago, they suddenly said, if you had 20 recruits during last 6 months, so they didn't give you a chance to work on it. It had to be something you already did. And I was working the list and I qualified. I don't think I would have gotten enough to have gotten the free ones had I not done that. So that was awesome. Just added bonus. Okay, so that's the 3-panel. And it's also the same size as the 2-panel, 5x7. There's just 3 panels. And this is one of my favorites. No, my favorite. This is the favorite. This is the big card. This is, you pull out the big gun, the big card, right? So when you want to make a really good impression, my relatives hate me that have little kids because I will put the school picture that they posted on social on the front of the card and send it to like my mother and my brother and stuff. And they're like, we were going to give them that for Christmas. Oh, sorry. They bought the big photo package to give it to them. Oh, sorry. It only cost me $1.50. Sorry, it cost you 25 to do the same thing. But anyway, this is 8.5 by 11. It's the same size as a sheet of paper. This is the only one that costs extra when you send it, and it's $1.50 extra. Okay. What this particular one was used for is I've used and sent these a lot for when the kid was little and went to YMCA camp. They would post, the YMCA camp would post the cabin picture on the first day that they were there. And they're there for 2 weeks. So I had time to send a card. So I'd grab the cabin picture, which had all the cabin mates on it. And my kid was in it, of course, and put it on the front. And then inside, I just put the word autographs and I would send it to the kid. So then every year the kid had something to do. Plus it was fun. You know, none of the other kids had anything like it. So then later I realized, hey, I could do that for the convention. This is for the convention in San Antonio. And I grabbed the logo off of Avon's because it was the Avon convention, the Avon site. And then just put, these are stickers from that they gave us there, and put autographs. And it actually worked out really well because it gave me an excuse to talk to so many people, even ones that weren't with Avon. You know, if they were in the, I'm standing there with this and a pen to sign. And if they're in with the elevator with me, I said, would you sign my autograph card? They're like, I'm not in the, I'm not with Avon. I said, that's all right. I just want some autographs on my card. And everyone was willing to do it. And a lot of people wanted pictures with me and everything. So it was fun. It was fun. So we did that also. Me and Peg did that when we were in Salt Lake at the SendOutCards thing. So we got to go do another one, Peg,
We do.
because they're fun. Yeah. And SendOutCards' new facility, they've got like Cody's. How old's Cody? Is he my age or your age? Or no?
I think he's in between the two of us.
Okay, but he definitely likes loud music, which so do I. So and and he put a big giant stereo in the new facility. I mean, I think the buildings next door can move if he turns it up. Yeah, right. It's cool. Although I guess my van's kind of like that. I did a delivery yesterday and the customer came out and said she could hear the thump inside her house. I'm like, oh, sorry. I didn't realize it was quite that loud, right? But anyway, let's do an espionage. Hi, Rhonda. I see you there. So let's do an espionage before we get. How's everybody doing on their holiday cards? Ooh,
I gotta do mine this weekend.
Oh, well, that's good. Have you started like making it?
Well, I've started gathering the information together so I
Oh,
can
good. So
pop
you
it all
have,
in there.
yeah, I don't know about you. I think about it a little bit first. I don't just
Mhm.
and make it. So yeah. Well, let's see who's got something cute of themselves. Let's see. Well, we could do that. That's Ann Jonak. Let's see if I know I've got arts thing. Leah, let's do them. I haven't sent him a card in forever. So let's save this. Save image. Okay. Now I wonder if he's got more than one. Let's go look. Yeah, this is the wife. Yeah, now now you're gonna get sucked into my thought process here. I was thinking of I bet you they've got an individual one of her, and then I was gonna crop this so I could put this in a spread across the twofold. How about that? Doesn't that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
So let's see if they've got the little girl in a tutu by herself, because I think they do. Let's see, pictures, photos. Or how about like this one? No, I don't know. It's the same little girl. They got two little girls. Oh, how about this picture? She just did this one. That doesn't
Oh,
have the kids, but doesn't have the kids in it.
Uh.
Yeah, let's see here. Oh, I think that's both the kids. Is that both the kids? No, that's well, somebody else's kid. Then that's last year's picture. Oh, dang it. Okay. Anne's photos. Okay, here we go. These would be recent. Okay. So how about this on the front? Here we go.
Oh,
That's right now. That's the one. Okay. That for the front, and then I'll crop the other one. Okay. Save. Pretty sure that's the same girl. That's their oldest one. Okay, so now we're gonna go to yeah, pardon me while I talk to myself. That's what I do. And now we're gonna go to download and crop that other one so it'll go spread across the two. See, that's that same girl. So this is the one I want. So I'm gonna crop it here. I'm gonna put whoop, that's not what I wanted right here. And I probably don't have to do this. I probably could make it work in SendOutCards without doing this, but I think this just makes it easier. So that's that. Okay. And whoops, wait, save option. Don't do that to me. What are you doing? Here we oh hey. Save. Okay. Okay, now let's go to SendOutCards. I don't even have to write anything in this one, I think. Well, you know what we could put is like just gorgeous on the front or something. They haven't fixed the thing where you can move the text around. I do know that. I haven't reported it though. Do you know if anybody's reported that, Peg? I suppose I should, huh?
You should report it. I don't know if they have, but the more people that report it, the more attention they'll give it.
Oh, and they have, okay. The holiday card thing is making the site slow. So let's go send a card. You'll notice they did take away the prompting symbol here. You now have to click send a card, but that's all right. Just a small adjustment. So let's do build your own. And I need to do, if I want to spread it across the both panels, I need to do an upright one and a 2-panel. Okay, so there we go. Do you know where I'm going with this, everybody, or is I'm going too fast? Okay, because I think that'll be cute. Okay, so now we're going to do the the single girl one, this one on the front. Yeah, like that. Oh, there, like that. And then maybe because I'm not going to put any words on the inside, I'll just put gorgeous. That looks like Georges. Is that right? Is that gorgeous?
You don't need the E after the G.
Oh, this one.
No, the first one,
The first one.
G-O-R.
Then E. Oh,
Yeah, and then E. There you go.
gorgeous. I knew that didn't look right. Okay. Spelling is not my. Usually I would ask the lady on the wall about the spelling. Okay, so now. Oh, since I can't move it, this might not be effective here, maybe. There. That's what I wanted to do. Now just make it white. How's that? Okay, and then inside I'm going to spread that other one out. And I only wanted to put a word on the front because I'm not going to put anything on the inside. So to do the spread out picture, I'm going to choose background and then add a background image and then get the other picture. See, look at that. I think that's cool. And that's all I'm going to put. That's all I'm going to put. I think that'll work. And then my back, I think I want to do send out cards. So I'll go, I have some saved, which you can do in layout. Right here, it says select saved ones. And I'll do the send out cards one. Yay. And then that's it. Proceed to cart. I'm going to send it to, we took it off of the Facebook page of the wife, but I don't know her as well. I know him, so I'm probably going to send it to him. You know, do you recognize that name, Art Jonak? He does a network marketers cruise. He's Big Al, the guy that writes the Big Al books. That's his son-in-law. So add recipients. And Art Jonak. So I'll send that to him. Yay. Check out. It looks like I have blank panels. That's because I didn't write anything on the inside. It's not showing that background picture. So, yep, that's good with me. And then confirm and send. This is one of my 10 today. So it's confirm and send. Yay. And that's as easy as that. That was that quick and not quick and dirty. But at least it showed you doing the panel thing. When I see those panorama shots on Facebook, I think, ooh, that would make a good, you open it. I think that's impressive when I get a card and open it and it's one of those big
Yeah.
pictures. Do you do many of those, Jason?
I do. Just like my friends, we all got together and did our friend Christmas here last weekend. And so I went and got a good front. And then on the inside, I put the picture of all of us in there.
Oh, the
So
group shot.
I
Oh,
got a big group shot. So,
oh,
because
that's
there's
awesome.
like 20 of us, so it's hard to get all that on one panel, you know. So
Oh,
yeah.
that's awesome. How about you, Peg? Do you do a bunch of that where you put the
I
that-
don't do enough. I do a little bit of it, but I'm glad you did the demo today to remind me. And Jason, you did a great job with the card Lisa held up. I mean, you had it on both sides, the eagle and her avatar picture. Really nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, don't I wish I really looked that friendly. Or I don't know, she kind of looks a little high. No, that wasn't nice, was it? Right. Oh, Peg's like, you did not just say that.
You did not just say that.
You did not just say that. So, as far as Christmas cards, I've only sent so far, I think it's 28. Make sure you're getting some way to keep track of it for yourself. I'm using this app, see the check marks of who I've sent to already. So we can go do one. I've sent 29, so let's do number 30. And let's see here.
Lisa, while you're getting set up, I need to run at 1:30 for another call, but I'm happy to be here and thank you for the birthday wishes.
Oh, thank you for coming on. I appreciate that.
I appreciate you.
So this app has a picture of Santa's sleigh on it. If you go down here into your My Custom Cards, this is my holiday one that I'm doing. Ooh, and I did put a picture of, I didn't include him at first. See, that's the beauty of this is when I'm sending some at a time is because I can change the pictures if I want as I go along. So I took a picture I wanted to include because it's been a big part of the year. So this is my front. I like that picture of Bo Dog. So yeah, it's slow on the pictures. Oh, there. So I got
the book,
Granny,
you've got your co-author, you've got your mama, you got your kid.
one of the cats. Yeah, that's the
Cat.
kid in one of the plays. That matter of fact, you were sitting there for this one. You're here. That's your head.
That's me. Yep, that's me.
Sorry, you didn't get a full picture in there. But I added this picture because that just happened.
Yay.
I added that picture, but this is the kid got an award at school. That's the cat just before I got bit. Let's see. right? Yeah, we had a family dinner, me and the dog, the play, and then what's on the back here
The
is
kid with a job.
the kid with a job. Yeah, oh yeah, the window shot, right? Yeah, this is the drive-up window. Yeah.
Mm.
And this is the play that happened while I was in DC with you, Pay. And
Right.
that's where we were at the convention. But I can change these out if going along I decide I want to do something different. I just change that out. So that makes it nice. And I
Yeah.
just wrote the one little thing. So this is kind of my version of a family letter, what happened during the year. I did put the my shuffle card link and the lady with the blue hair link and my press shot, and this is his senior picture. So then proceed.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, I thought he did a good job on that one. That was actually not professionally, well, I mean, I don't want to say not professionally done, but one of the friends, I have a friend that does photography, like on the side, she did it. She doesn't have a business doing that. She just does them for people. So here we go. It has been running slow, but that's because this time of year that
Mhm.
going to happen. Usually if I get the error message and I just wait a minute, it solves itself. So don't necessarily give up just because you get an error message. Add recipients. It says, do you want to wait or do you want to get out of it? And I don't do anything. I don't click wait or get out of it. I just sit here for another minute and it usually solves itself.
Mhm.
So let's look and see who, let's see. Let's see, Maureen, let me see if I've sent yours already. I'll send yours. I don't think I did yours yet because no, I didn't do yours. I'll send yours.
Okay.
You don't have to do your whole watch, it'll pull you up even with that much. Yay. And I just check it. Yay. And then make sure. Awesome. So I've been doing them for a month. Now, oh, card error. What does that mean? I haven't seen that before. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen while I'm doing this. Oh, look. Edit
Oh, I
card.
should say.
Okay. We'll go back to that. Okay. Oh, that's all right. What happened? View cart. That still had it in it. Okay. Cancel and go to cart. Okay, there we are. We're back to where we were. And that's the right card. Okay. See, it just got messed up there for a second. Okay. Confirm and
Mhm.
send. Okay, now, and there we go.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And make sure when you're doing this, I don't know if it's important to you, but that way I don't send a whole bunch of people no card and people a card twice. So I'm going to
Mhm.
check my little sent box.
Yeah.
I
I
know
I have my
oh,
big,
the list. Awesome.
yeah.
That's perfect.
So this is the Avon list, the Avon family list, my SOC list,
Mm-hmm.
and then my birthday list.
Oh, nice. You're a listener too. I got all my lists here too. This particular thing I have on it yet, but it looks like Santa's sleigh. I don't know if you
Yeah,
can see very well.
That's only for the iPhone. Android doesn't have it yet.
Oh, okay. But it's called Card List. So if you've got an iPhone and want to keep track of it, that's a good way to keep track of it. So I know who to me it doesn't matter if they sent me a card or not. I know some people only send a card if they got a card, but that strategy doesn't make sense to me because you both could be sitting there going, well, I'm not sending them a card till they send me a card. So I don't get into all that.
And these days, nobody sends cards. So,
Well,
you
right.
know.
So why wait? Right. So I'm sending cards if I want them to get a card. That's the idea.
Yeah.
So I typically send, last year I sent was 800. So there's going to be a point here I need to do more than one at a time. But this lets me know every year I can go back. So last year I sent Last year I sent 797. In 21, I sent 746. So this year would be even more than that, because what I do is add the people that were different this year. And hopefully I've joined a couple different networking groups, so I already know a bunch. And then the play happened with new people. So there's already a bunch of important ones that need to get cards that are not in there yet. So I go back and look when I'm thinking about plotting the card. Part of that is I go back through my calendar of what I did and who I interacted with and see if they're on the list or not. I mean, it's not every single person. Like, I mean, the guy that delivered my oil, I do send him a card, but I'm not necessarily going to send him a Christmas card too. You know what I mean? It had to be a little bit more interaction than that. Like I sat next to you at the conference or something like that, or we talked a lot, or we shared a room or something. Had to be a little bit more than that, or I'd be sending thousands of cards. Right?
Yes.
But some of the, like there's new people in the Go Giver Success Alliance that are not in there yet. And also I did a bunch of speaking early in the year. So I met a bunch of people. And I went to that SendOutCards thing with Peg, and then to that was Salt Lake City. And then I went to the Denver thing, Achieve with Easter Day. Yeah. Do you know Scott Easter Day, Jason?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I call him Easter Day, like we're in the military together for some reason. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, so did y'all have anything you wanted me to show you on there? Because I realize I'm just talking. No.
No.
Mm-mm.
I don't.
So
I don't think you've gone over the different plans in a while. You might want to do that for
oh,
people.
that's a good idea. Yeah, I'm not even sure I know the
Uh,
right.
Mm.
I did. Somebody just signed up with me for the 10 card challenge, and I don't know how that happened. But you know what? That card I'm sending out got me some business already. I do know that. So I was surprised because see, I've got one right here for the
Oh,
10 card.
cool.
nice.
So I was on there. Peg found it because I was number 10 for a while before these other people had ones. And she said, "Hey, you're on the leaderboard." I'm like, "Oh, you're kidding me," because I knew I didn't have a whole bunch. But anyway, so if you go down here, Revolution Office, this isn't where the pricing is, but I wanted to show you. This is where where you can see team members and stuff. And there's a thing on here. Peg says she doesn't check hers. I check mine every day, is why I'm looking at it now. But there's a whirly gig thing here that shows the ranks. And I've been *3 for quite a while. See, lifetime rank *3. And how to get to *4. If you click this, it tells you what the requirements are. Okay. So, like the volume we've done is $808. Forget the *4 is 12,800. That's why I haven't done it yet. That's in a month. So, and it shows this is how many on my team. 690.
Wow.
Yeah. And that wasn't even necessarily on purpose that much. Deepest level is 6. And then it shows the commissions. So if I always look up here under check recaps to see what's gone into the bank. So we're on the 7th of December, and I've got 167 so far. They're just like Avon, where they deposit as soon as you earn it now. This was last month, 873. So that's nice. I'm like, yay, awesome.
Mhm.
Now the pricing plans, that should be over here, I think, or it was pricing right there. Okay, so, no, those are automated. Okay, let me see if I can get this out of the way. Okay, reach out kindness. Okay, the 10 card challenge. This is, if you're not on any plan, or even if you're, already an affiliate and everything, you can do this. You wouldn't want to do it over and over, but it's a really good value. Send 10 cards, including postage. over the span of 20 days. So once you buy that, you have to do it within 20 days of buying it. And it's only $20, including the postage. That's a wicked good deal. Okay. And some of the other packages are, let's see, show the basic plan. Okay, so this is not a subscription. This is anybody just can go on and do this. So it's $2.95 for a card. You pay whatever's listed there, the full retail for gifts, and stamps aren't included in the cards. Believe it or not, that if you've been into Hallmark lately, that's a deal still. The $2.95 is still a deal. And even though it doesn't include postage, I don't think you can get a card under $4. And rightly so, try to make one your own for that, right? So then this one is the next subscription update. This one is not a subscription. Anybody can just pay as you go. This one is $37 a month. You get 20 cards for that. So that's quite a bit of difference in the price. You get a 20% discount on the gifts and $1.75 additional after the 20. So the $37 includes the 20 cards and the stamps, and $1.75 plus stamps for any after that. So look at that's $1.20 discount just on the per card for the ones over 20. So this is one of their biggest sellers. And I would say, I don't want to downplay it, but this is probably for the casual user, because I think I would have a stroke only having 20 cards, right? Right. And then the next one is the Heartfelt Plus. This is what I'm doing. It doesn't say that though somewhere, does it? 97 a month, up to 5 heartfelt promptings daily, stamps included. So that means heartfelt is a send immediate to one specific person, an individual card. So that card we just sent to Art Jonak was my heartfelt. 30% off gifts. And by the way, make sure you use all 5. Keep track of it. Give you a good excuse to get on there every single day and do 5. Premier shipping, so you get 20% off the shipping expense. And cards are only $1.50. Let's see. That stamp's not included. $1.50 per card over and above the 5 a day. So look at the $2.95, the $1.50. You're going to save enough to buy this, and then you get the 5 a day. It won't take long, because that's $1.45. That's half price. That's about half price for cards just by getting a subscription. Okay. And yeah, this is the same thing. My current subscription is a 97. Okay. And the contact manager is what we have all the people in. So that's awesome. Now these other packages are if you want to save even more money, you can buy a bigger package of cards. So like the solopreneur is 150 cards with stamps included. So when you divide all this stuff out, it's a lot less money, but you do have to put the money up front. So I don't necessarily like to do that. So I'm on the 97. Okay. And what part do you think would be most interesting, Jason, that I should make sure to say something about?
I don't know about most interesting. I knew it had been a while since we talked about the different packages. And then I think at the bottoms where they talk about the add-ons for like your personalized font and your signature and stuff like that.
Oh, that's right. They do. Oh, and these are card packs that you can buy cards to add to your especially if you're doing a basic thing, you can do packs like this to get the price down on the card packs. So there's ways to do it where you're not having to do the cards a day, the heartfelt cards a day. Okay. And these packs, by the way, look at it, it applies the 250 card credits applies to heartfelt or system sends. You get both. I don't think they're calling system send. Oh yeah, they say system cards or bulk cards within 6 months of purchase. And then down here, where's that? Whoa, those are for other things.
Yeah, keep
Yeah,
going up
there's,
to the very bottom.
is it way down? Yeah, they have
Yeah.
the
There they are.
add-ons. Okay, here we go.
Oh.
So this is the handwriting font and signatures is only $29. Personal signature up to 4 of them, $14. And what's first impression? I wonder what that
Never
is.
used that. I'm not sure about that.
Oh, I don't
Mhm.
either. I don't know either. It doesn't say. It doesn't say what it is. First impression.
No, first impressions.
Well, there you
I don't
go.
remember hearing anything on that.
I don't either. But that's cheap, $29 for handwriting, font, and signatures. That's cheap. But we used to pay, I think, 75 at the beginning. But once you pay it once, you don't have to pay it again.
Right.
That's the beauty of it. So that's awesome. Thank you for reminding me to do that. Awesome, awesome. So, ah, um, yeah, I'm in a lot, aren't I? Yikes. So I just sent Tall, Dark, and Handsome whoa, gummy bears. Because you know what? That and I've done that before. I was talking to him about something, and when you're getting to know somebody, you're talking about stuff. So I was talking about my favorite candy is Kit Kat, and he said he doesn't like chocolate. And I said, well, I like chocolate. But anyway, sorry, that was wrong. That was wrong right there. Right. Donna's like, no. See, you show up for the innuendos. That's what you do. Okay. But he said he likes gummy bears better. So I sent him some of Avenue Sweets gummy bears from SendOutCards. So he got them yesterday and he opened them. He got on FaceTime, opened them with me, and asked me if they were THC gummies or not. Oh, no,
That's
these
what I thought you were going to send.
no, the Avenue Sweets ones are just gummies, gummy. They're actual gummy bears. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, I've done that before where you're talking to someone and they mention something that we have in our gift shop, and I'll be like, oh, I'm not going to say anything about it while I'm talking to them. I'm just going to send them some and see if they like them. So that's what I did. So he was like the gummy bears. So that was funny. So
Yeah.
you yeah, who knew about the whole yeah, I mean I knew I liked chocolate, but I right. I had no idea really. So Maureen, what do you got planned coming up?
Not a whole heck of a lot. I'm just gonna finish sending my cards. Trying to think of a couple of new challenges for the group. Come up with. I
Awesome.
do know maybe closer, but with them coming for a week and a half, I don't know how we're gonna do our calls. But I do want to eventually talk about the I am statements because I
Oh
think that's
yeah.
one thing I'd like to do for a challenge
Oh,
is
that's a
have
good
us
idea.
do the I am statements and write them down and send them to ourselves for the
No,
new
that's a
year.
really good idea. Yeah, what that is the send out cards teaches to say I am what you're trying to be, not wait to in other words, act like you it already exists.
Mhm.
Um, just for an example, I don't know if this is a good example or not, but I bet you know this story, Jason. I when I made senior executive unit leader at Avon, I thought there's only 3 of us. I'm surprised they didn't call me or something. One of the big, like Andrea Jung or something, because
Right.
it's not like there's a whole bunch of us. So when I made it, I was surprised that, you know, they didn't have, it wasn't internet back then or anything. They didn't call or anything. So I thought, well, why, I'll just start doing it myself. So I talked somebody at corporate into telling me when somebody made it. And then if I had their address, which a lot of them I did, I started calling them. And then I decided I was going to send them. They were superstar bears from Vermont Teddy Bear. So they had little star glasses and stuff. And I sent superstar bears. And the reason I'm saying that is because I didn't want to just sit here and say somebody should have done something. I sat here and said, well, I'll just do it myself. If I think it's a good enough idea, I should be willing to do it. So that's what I did. I did that right up until they somehow stopped telling when they were promoting people or something. I forgot what the reason was I stopped doing it, but yeah, but it was fun for a lot of years. And the reason I thought Jason was no is because Molly
Mhm.
wanted one of those bears because she heard about it, and Vermont Teddy Bear stopped making them
Uh-oh.
before Molly made senior. And she told me about that whole wanting the bear. No, she hadn't told me. I didn't know her that well yet. I'd heard her say to someone she wanted the bear, and someone else had told me she wanted the bear. So when she did make it, I sent her the bear I'd bought for myself
Mm.
because I'd been doing it a couple years when I realized I hadn't bought myself one. And that was like the whole thing. Why I ended up doing the bears to start with is because I wanted to get one. And
Yeah.
I, instead of thinking somebody should have bought it for me, I'll make that come true for someone else. And that feels just as good to me. So anyway, the I am statement is like that, where you act like it already is true. So I was acting like someone that already was running the company or whatever. I thought, well, you know what? If I do it different, if I ran the company, I might as well just start doing that now, not wait. So, so I am wealthy, or I am healthy, or whatever but you want to be specific, right? I'm not doing that, right?
Yeah, you
I
gotta
am
be real. You're real.
very,
Like you can't say, I have a BMW. You say something like, I am sitting in the driver's seat of my blue BMW.
my
So that
Bluetooth
way,
2023. Yeah, be as
yeah,
specific as possible.
as specific as you can and break it down. So that way you finally get that picture in your mind. And if you need to, go to the dealership and sit in the blue
And have your
BMW
picture.
and
Yeah.
take your picture. See, and I say BMW because that's my dream car. I want a
Oh,
BMW.
oh, isn't
That
that what
is,
Scola's driving? Doesn't Scola get one of them every year?
I thought she got a Mercedes.
Oh, it's a
He
Mercedes. I'm
does
sorry.
Mercedes, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they all are the same to me. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I've always, all my life, I've always want, because to me, growing up, BMWs were for rich people. All the rich people
Oh,
drove BMWs. And that's what so I want a
I do
BMW.
that too. I just don't do it with cars. You know what I thought rich people had? Luckily, mine is stupid, so it doesn't cost me very much. Real butter and walnuts. I thought rich people had real butter and walnuts because we didn't have either one.
Well,
Luckily,
growing
it's
up,
very
when we grew up,
inexpensive.
rich people had that Dijon mustard. Grey
Oh,
Poupon, Grey
Mm.
Poupon.
yeah. See, I'm just as happy driving my old minivan, but I got real butter. I got
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I thought
but
that the I am statements would be interesting to send, because I know people do like word of the year or phrase of the year or something like that. And I know I need a lot of kick in the ass. I need a lot of I've always been this way. I always need a lot of motivation. And if I can start visualizing and have it right here in front of me when I'm working, and then I
how
can,
about doing the your dream collage on a big card and send it to yourself?
that's a great idea too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
or anything like that. You can do it on any kind of card and send it to yourself.
Yeah,
All your I am statements and send them to yourself. It's
yeah,
an
Yep.
inexpensive way to create stuff like that.
it is. And I remember the marketing group, I don't know where it is right now because I've got my office torn apart again. But the marketing group I'm in, she says, tell me something that you're not good at. So I said to her one day in one of our things, I said, I'm not good at Canva yet. I'm not good at blah 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 yet. So I took the word yet and I put it on a card and I mailed it to myself.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
then she had me take she did a class, one of her master classes on something, and she wanted us all to take a picture. And I took a picture of it and she scrolled through it and she went back. She's like, look, Maureen Gregor's not playing any games. She put it on a postcard. So I had it here hanging here, but with all the moving around I'm doing in the office, I took it down so I didn't lose it. And of course I've lost it.
That's so smart though. That is so smart. Yeah, I didn't think at first about sending cards to myself.
Yeah.
So if you hadn't thought about that, because when I was doing a dream collage before, of course you cut out stuff and paste it on the thing, and then I'd go to Staples and have them shrink it down and laminate them and stuff. This takes care of all of that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just make it in Canva, put it on the card, send it to yourself. Way less expensive to get the job done, and you can have it different sizes and carry it around with you.
Let me show you something I did. Okay. When we won the Stanley Cup.
Nice.
Okay, so this is they ended up in a heart. I don't know if you can see that.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
The photographer who took this picture, he was selling them. And then the NHL said to him, you cannot sell them because it belongs to us. So guess what Maureen did? She took a picture of the picture and she sent it to herself. So I have it.
Oh,
And then I
nice.
just wrote VGK Stanley Cup Champions 2023.
Nice. Yes,
So
awesome.
So I have it.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I was like, I mean, it's not the big picture. It's not huge like that, but that's perfect for me. And it sits
well,
up there
it's
and I look
I
at it
think
every
it's
day.
even for school pictures at the end there, I didn't buy the package anymore. I just bought the digital one. And then whatever sizes I wanted, I sent to myself or my people on cards. Because if they wanted
Yeah.
an 8.5 by 11 to put in a frame, I'd send them this one. If they want, you know what I mean? If they wanted the 5 by 7, I sent them this one.
Yeah.
So
And
it was cheaper than having them buy the pictures from them.
yeah.
Just to do
And
it
you know what I
myself.
do too? And I don't know if anybody else does it. If it's like a really important picture, I'll write on the back of the card, P.S. This will fit in a 5 by 7 frame.
Oh,
Or P.S.
nice.
This, and I let the people know that. And
Perfect.
I've taken your
Yeah.
fridge worthy and I've started using that on some cards. And I saw my sister and brother-in-law over Thanksgiving. And she's like, I love that last card you sent me. And this cracked me up. She says, the back of it said it was fridge worthy. So I slapped it up on the fridge.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So
Let's look at the calendar just for a second here. Um, so next week is fine. That's going to be an
Okay.
all right one. The week after that, the 21st is probably the one that I'm going to need to take off just because I'm
Okay.
supposed to be driving to Yonkers. Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they're coming up for a week and a half, but I think I'm still going to do it on the 28th. So I guess here's the deal. Make sure you look in the our Send Out Cards Facebook group.
Mhm.
Okay. Because on the other places I post it, I don't post if I'm not doing it.
okay.
So I will in that group. I'll post whether I'm doing it or not in that group. So if you're not in that group yet, just message me and I'll add you. Okay. So stay a little bit flexible over this holiday thing so I can
Yeah.
do what I need to do. I'm sure you guys are all doing what you need to do too. And if you want to, watch the replay instead, if you can't come on YouTube, if you look Lisa Wilber, there's a playlist that says business tools. What's it say? Something business tools, business tool training. There we go. Yikes. Business tool training dash send out cards. That's where all the replays are. So you can always look on there if you can't join us, although I'd love to see your smiling faces. So I'm going to leave a little bit early because I've got to visit the powder room. I'm about to die right now. Or if you could see me, I'm going like that. But sorry to share that too much information, right? Oh, wish me luck. I've got about, I don't know, 800 ornaments to put up. I am going to put up some videos of that pretty soon. Yeah, I got inspired to do the tree. I didn't do it last year. So I got the whole business up this year because I got company. So
Yeah. Mhm.
company comes with an
All right.
11-year-old boy. So I
Yeah.
want him to have a good Christmas. So anyway, both of them. So, I can't wait for him to see. He doesn't watch these things, so I'll tell you. He's a New York Jets fan. Because I mean, it's hard to buy a guy something, I think, unless you get him stupid stuff, right? What, socks and underwear, right? Guys are just hard to get for, I think. Normally I would do something like tickets to something or special like that. But right now he doesn't have a backup babysitter plan. So his son's always with him. So that's not going to work until he sorts that out, right? So I got jet stuff, and I got little stuff for him, like a hat and stuff. But the big one was, I don't know if you remember last year when I went with JP to the Red Sox game, I had my name put on the shirt, and
Mhm.
number
Oh,
one,
yeah.
Number one. Yep.
the Jets shirt that has his last name and number one on it. I think he'll really get a charge out of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he played football in high school, of course, right? I think he's 2 or 6'3". He's a tall man. So I'm sure he did well with that. He likes basketball better, but we're doing football, so I know he's into that. So I've watched a few games now. I hadn't watched football in a while. They make it easier for you. They have all the information at the bottom of the screen now. It makes it a little easier to learn it. So, well, anyway, I will go before I explode. And I appreciate you all so much, and thank you for spending the afternoon. And I will talk to you later. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, where I'll be live on that thing. Get your ticket, because you have to
got my
register for
ticket.
that, but it is free. And I hope to see you then. I'll be talking about the success rule. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Have a good